reading Evie, and I'm here to talk about The Ghost Who Sought Redemption, book number 35 of Haunting Danielle, by Bobbi Holmes. Two newborns and a toddler under one roof, with another one on the way, can be challenging for any parent, but add an unwelcome spirit with the sketchiest of reputations, and you'll have the local mediums scrambling for a resolution before the toddler spills the tea. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Lily is having her baby. Yay! Lily and Ian are living with the Marlows temporarily while they get the additional rooms to their house done. Lily apparently was like, oh, since the poltergeist is gone, we shouldn't have any issues with ghosts other than Marie and Eva. It's like she hasn't been paying any attention to the last 5 years. Okay. Clay showed up in Heather's house. Heather said something along the lines of, I know you can't hurt me now. And Clay really responded with, I don't want to hurt you. Well, that'd be a first, wouldn't it? After the last 2 times of trying to kill her. There was a clown ghost in a bubble or something when Connor was taking a bath. Turns out it's a ghost named Wesley who was trying to make him laugh. It's a tad creepy though, as this is a stranger. Turns out it's a... No. I have it noted later. I won't spoil the note for 2 notes from now. Emily Ann is the baby girl's name. She was 3 weeks early, but the hospital didn't feel it was necessary to keep her. So she's cleared to go home. Yay! Ah, it's a clown bubble machine. That's why Connor kept saying clown. I was wondering if I'd step foot into a Stephen King book first. Step foot into a Stephen King book. You know, it. Wesley was an insurance agent who lived in town but died in California the past January during a work seminar of a heart attack. He was married with no kids. They brought his body back to town, which begs the question, why hasn't he moved on? Is he a secret criminal? I'd say. June got Connor a baby doll. I'm surprised with how old-fashioned she is. I figured she'd just be like, boys don't play with dolls, but no. I was gonna say there's one thing I might like about her. It was to get him used to Emily Ann, though. It was like a realistic-looking baby doll. Apparently Wesley tried flirting with Carla while married. Yeah. But then Carla was like, oh, well, he's married or something. That might not have been the reason he said, but for him. But at one point she was like, somebody's married, or I'm like, well, that hasn't stopped you before, but okay, Carla. Maybe she learned her lesson for cheating. Wesley's brother is now getting married with the widow after only 3 months. Or at least I thought it was 3 months. It might have been 6 months. Because I thought it was March, but I guess it was a little longer. But still, wasn't long enough. Apparently, Adrian, the brother, is planning on killing Bonnie, the widow. Bonnie inherited an estate, plus a couple $1 million before Wesley's death. Then Wesley had $1 million life insurance policy on him and his wife as he sold insurance. So she got that too. So she is rolling in it now. Clay decided in the meantime to go haunt another medium, the baby one, Evan, although not so young now. I think he's like 10. So it's still young, but not no 6 years old like we knew him before. Well, I guess maybe he's 11 then now. Oh well. His older brother heard him talking to himself and is concerned as it's not the first time. They need to tell the poor kid. The chief found out Evan was talking to Clay and wasn't happy. He said to hunt somebody his own age. He was like, get out of here. The chief is planning on telling Eddie, yay, the older brother, of course, but only if Evan is okay with it, and he is. Yay. So they finally told him. Bonnie has a cousin named Riley who is Lily's nurse at the hospital. Suspicious. The chief tried talking to Clay's twins. At 9 years old, they're already on the wrong path. Go figure. Excuse me. Go figure, knowing their parents. Clay says he can't move on until writing that. The talk didn't work, so he tried a dream hop. But they're not believing it's actually him, as he's changing his words now. They're like, Dad would never say that. It's like, well, he is now. Evan let the twins know that Clay was there with them, with Clay's permission. So they finally believed him. Clay had a complete 360 attitude on this, which most of them do when they die, but Adrian has a lover. She works at the flower shop. The mediums had Marie hide a camera in the flower shop to catch Adrian having the affair with the florist. They ended up finding it, but didn't question it, instead had sex. I don't. Why wouldn't they question it? Like, I'm pretty sure this was her flower shop. It's not like she was some random worker, but if I found a camera, I would not continue, but that's just me. Oh, Bonnie updated her will to make Adrian the sole benefactor. OMG, they sent a message to Bonnie, the photos from the camera. Bonnie straight up pushed him down the stairs afterwards. Just randomly commit murder. Like, okay, well, I guess not so random, but jeez. That was a tough reaction there. We finally found out why Wesley was afraid to move on. We knew there was more than what he was saying, but didn't know the full truth. Where was I? He hired Adrian to kill Bonnie while he was on his work trip, where he ended up dying. Because he wanted the inheritance. So the twin boys have broken into the Cordelia house, where Bonnie entered afterwards. Cordelia was Bonnie's aunt, who had just recently passed away. She's the inheritance that she got in the estate, whatever. So they were returning what they took as a means to get better. Bonnie caught them under a desk, where they heard her admit to more crimes against getting rid of an attorney to change her aunt's will. She grabbed a knife and started jabbing it under the desk. I made a typo and I put having it, so I was like, what? She started just jabbing, trying to get them out. And then, in her rush to find a lighter to burn the place down, she ended up falling down those same stairs. OMG, I knew it. Bonnie killed Wesley too. She tampered with his meds to give him a heart attack because she was in love with Adrian. So she didn't know which one that he was going to take, but she tampered with one of them, and it just so happened to be the first one. So she was in love with Adrian. Adrian and Wesley just wanted her money. So everyone's just killing each other, basically, or planning to. Jesus Christ. Idiots. The twin boys conveniently got a fever and amnesia of the day's events. Thanks to the universe. And then, at the ending, there's a woman with a 6-year-old, or supposedly 6-year-old, turned out it was a 4-year-old, looking for Chris at Lily's house. The boy's name is Christopher. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Stay tuned to find out on The Ghost and the Wednesday's Child. But so far, for now, these are my notes on The Ghost Who Sought Redemption. Let me know if you have read it and liked it. Bye!